And now, a message from Boomer versus Doomer. Hey everyone, this is Jeremy with Boomer vs. Doomer. I just wanted to preface this video because we made it before we upgraded our recording equipment, so it's going to have that bad audio we had previously. But I wanted to post this because we had a lot of fun making it, and I got to yell at the Boomer a lot. So again, if this is your first video, our audio used to be terrible. We have since upgraded, so check out some of our newer ones. And with that, here's the video. Thanks.
Filthy pig.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Boomer vs. Doomer. I'm Jeremy, and that's Dan the Boomer. And this week it was Boomer's choice, and he chose The Do-Over, a 2016 Sandler flick on Netflix. Boomer, why did you choose this movie?
Because usually Adam Sandler's movies, his comedies, most of them, I didn't like Happy Gilmore. Other than that, I liked most of them.
Okay, so what was the last Sandler movie you saw that was like actually you were like, oh, this is very funny? Like, what was the last one that had you dying? Was it this one?
Well, naturally, The Wedding Singer, 50 First Dates, they were funny.
15 years ago, 20 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then since then,
he hasn't done a lot. Well, yeah, he's done a little more serious stuff than that.
He did one serious movie, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I said generally, he's funny.
Generally, he's funny. Okay, so quick synopsis. Basically, two guys fake their death after a high school reunion.
One guy fakes both their deaths.
Well, one guy fakes both their deaths. Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into spoilers right now.
Spoilers.
So, Boomer, tell me the good about The Do-Over. Go on.
I thought it was funny. Luis Guzman, he plays Jorge.
Luis Guzman, yes.
Yeah. Okay, and this is, I would call this a pretty mature, an adult type film, a lot of sexual innuendo.
Oh, yeah, and he says fuck like a dozen times.
Oh, and it shows them having sex.
Yeah, there's the three-way scene, yeah.
Yeah, and that was actually funny, dude. He goes, dude, you got to stop staring at me. And he's still staring at him.
That got me like my only like chuckle, snort, disgust.
Okay.
So all right, I'll go over what I liked about this movie. Okay, so let's move on to the bad. Actually, I did write a couple things down that were good. The first thing I wrote was we saw boobs. That was pretty cool. And we also saw the grandma's boobs, which I knew you would have to see, and it would gross you out. So in my head, I'm thinking, well, at least he has to see this. So that was good for me.
I didn't scream.
I figured you would have screamed and cried and barfed, but not quite.
No.
And then, other than the part where Luis Guzman says, stop looking at me, that was funny. There's the fight scene between David Spade and a woman. And other than that, well, let's get into the bad. What did you not like about this?
Well, it kind of drug on a lot. You know what I mean? It took them a while to work everything out.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour Sandler flick.
Yeah.
And
it was kind of an involved plot, really. I mean, they start out at the reunion, high school reunion, and then they go from there. And you think he's working for the FBI, and then he says he's working for he's a coroner, and he's none of those things.
Yeah, at the very beginning of this movie, I'm like, okay, so Adam Sandler, like, in the trailer guy voice is like, Adam Sandler's a totally cool FBI agent who gets tons of pussy. Like he wrote himself. First of all, this script had to have taken, an entire afternoon, right? Like, he probably put at least 3 hours into it.
How long has Adam Sandler been making movies now? 20, 25 years?
35, I would bet. 35. Yeah, the 90s.
Okay, so when you start out, you have a bunch of ideas.
Yeah.
And you do the really good ones, you would think, first, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then as you get towards the end of your... first you do Thriller if you're Michael Jackson, and then you do another. And then towards the end, they're not as good anymore. They're not.
So nobody gets like better at what they do as they get older, or like the first thing you do is always your best, because that's not really
yeah.
true.
It's
No.
it kind of yeah.
Well,
it kinda
no,
is.
not at all. So like the Hobbit is not better
What's the
than Lord of the
Rolling
Rings.
Stones done lately? That's pretty good.
Rolling Stones are like 100 years old.
Well, they used up all their shit.
Okay,
dude.
that's what you're saying is at a certain point you lose all. But then basically
You do
this
the
movie
good
didn't need to
stuff
get made.
For a lot of them, they do their really good stuff, and then they're just gone after a few. Music and
Leave
and
with
movies.
dignity. Sandler
Yeah, leave them one.
did not leave with dignity.
Well, okay, yeah, that's true, and a lot of them don't do that. They
So-
start. They got to pay the bills. Okay.
Oh,
they
yeah,
got to
'cause
pay
I'm
the
sure-
ex-wives.
Sandler's dying for money at
They
this
got to
point.
pay the ex-wives. Okay? He's got children.
He does have children. I think I might have more and a lot less millions of dollars. But hey, what's funny is like this opens with like a high school reunion, and like I
I
couldn't
thought
figure.
that parts of that was funny.
So I couldn't figure out the year because David Spade has a flip phone, like, and apparently that was just for him to be like a loser.
I think it said the year it was like
it?
90, back in the middle 90s or something.
When this movie takes place, no.
No, back at the reunion.
Oh, wait, what do you mean? Like class of '90, whatever.
Class of 95 or something like that.
So like, here's what I don't understand is. First of all, everybody that goes to a high school reunion is a loser, right? Like, regardless of where you were at.
Is that
in
true?
the
I've never gone.
I've never gone either.
I didn't even go to high school, though, so how could I?
True.
You know.
But I did go to high school. I did graduate. And the people who go to the reunions are the people
They
who
never
stalk
left high
each
school.
other. Yes.
They're still there.
The ones who still stalk each other
Still
on
wear
Facebook.
their football
Yes.
jersey and daydream. Yeah.
So Sandler, when this movie was made, he's 47. So this would have been his 30th high school reunion. So how would these guys have not seen each other? Because they act like they hadn't seen each other since
How
high
many
school.
people do you see from school?
I talked to like 2. But I'm saying, like, you think that they're
I
like
don't talk to 2 people.
they
let alone
build
from school.
no, right. They build this up like they were these great friends, and then they just lost
They
touch.
were great friends, as you know. Okay, and you've got some people like
Yeah.
this. You can have a great friend in school, and the things that make them great friends in school when you're young and immature are the exact same things that make it so you cannot hang around with them once you're an adult because
Yeah.
they're too immature. But you move on and you mature, and they don't.
Yeah,
and
but-
you know exactly who I'm
this,
talking about.
But this doesn't seem like that's what happened with them. It's never really explained. Like it's like after his dad died, he just stopped
It
hanging out with
was
people.
the bank at the
Oh my
the
god!
manager of the bank inside the store.
Holy shit! The he works at the bank, not the grocery store joke gets recycled like 15 fucking times.
Yeah.
Like, well, that wasn't like there weren't that many funny bits. That was one of the least funny.
When you do your best work in the beginning, you go with what you got left, and the jokes, a lot of them were recycled. Yeah.
Okay. At other points in this movie, other than like not being a very funny comedy, it just comes off as a giant Bud Light ad. Like, is that the new Bud Light Cube? Like, what the fuck?
They did have a lot of Corona.
Corona had some too. Yeah.
They had a lot of them. The liquors, yes. Jameson's.
The in a sea of like cheesy performances, somehow David Spade comes off worse than everybody else. Like, he just cannot fucking act. Like,
That is his acting. He's always played the same
he's
shit.
played the same character,
Yeah.
but he doesn't even play it that well. Like, it's not that good. It's not like, and he's like 60 years old now. Stop trying to play the like high school loser. Like,
well,
dude, I mean, yeah, it's probably got him like a nice house
he was
in
a
Hollywood.
perfect.
I don't
He
know.
was a perfect choice for that role.
But why did he have a flip phone? It made like, oh, he drives the old car. He's got the old phone. He's got the old job. It's like the flip phone made me think that this movie takes place
And
in
he
the
still
like
thought
early 2000s.
the granny's tits were, he wasn't sad to see him,
They're watching the Dolphins game, and his ex-wife is pegging her ex-husband, like, and then they like high five at a Dolphins game. Like, who is this? Who's thinking that's funny? That's not funny. That's just dumb.
It's kind of fun.
It's not funny.
It's kind of fun.
Why was he carrying the dead guy's Prince Albert around in his pocket? Like I know there's like the whole bit where it's the tongue ring, and it's like, obviously that's not the tongue ring, right? Like, obviously that's gonna be a dick joke at some point. And it was, and it
what
still
about-
fell flat.
What about the key up the butt joke?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, okay, pee pee poo
So
poo.
they were cheap jokes. They were cheap jokes.
When they meet the girls that do flash their boobs, and it's like maybe they aren't wearing panties, and the girls go guilty. Like, what the fuck? It was just so bad. It was just so fucking bad.
And that's kind of what it was. So bad. That's what made it good.
No,
That was the only thing.
no, that was not good. That was awful.
It was. I'm not saying
It
it made
wasn't
it
funny.
Okay, it didn't make it good, but that was one of its better points. Is it was painful. It was painful to watch.
Okay, so that gets to the weird as fuck three-way scene and the ball sweat. That did get a disgusted chuckle out of me, where you see like the pubes on the balls, and I haven't seen that much attention to a ball sack in a movie since Beau is Afraid. Which, by the way, this was still more
And then
uncomfortable
next morning he makes him breakfast with giant sausage. You
Yeah.
had to think that was a little funny. too.
No,
Okay.
it's too obvious. It's like this is like, okay, here's the thing. These are the types of like jokes me and my friends make at each other, and it's funny if it's the
They're
two
like
of you.
fifth grader jokes.
Right.
They were.
But Adam Sandler's being paid like $1 billion to make these movies.
Fifth grader jokes.
Yeah, it's like anybody can make this movie. Anybody, like the least funny guy on the construction site could make these
it
jokes.
only got 9% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, that 9% is the critics' rating. What's it called? The audience score was like 40%, which is still bad, by the way. The audience still thinks it's bad, but there's enough people. I think you have to be 13 years
There's a lot
old
of
to
fifth
make a
graders.
rotten. Yes,
There's a lot of fifth
a
graders.
lot of
out there.
13-year-olds giving it a
Mentally
thumbs
fifth
up.
graders. Okay.
So when they find the wife of the doctor that got murdered, that made the cancer cure, blah blah blah, why didn't she just call the police after they like explained everything on how like the people are trying to kill them? She has no reason to go along with these two. Just call the police. I know it's later revealed that she's the mastermind, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But it's like even then, she could have called the police and gotten them out of the way. You know, they didn't know anything special.
Yeah.
And then at the end, like everything gets buttoned up very nicely and cleanly. His fucking
Everybody lives happily ever after.
They get to keep the Puerto Rico house for some reason, which like why?
Well, didn't they get $1 million
No, what did they get $1 million?
when they went to the safety deposit box?
Yeah, but they wouldn't get to keep that money. Like,
Well, yeah, okay.
I mean, honestly, this whole movie felt like, okay, Sandler signed a deal with Netflix to like, hey, you have to make 5 movies, and this checked a box. Movie made.
Yeah, this was
$40
a box,
million.
I told you this was a box checker.
$40 million it cost to make this movie.
Yeah.
And how much of that was just getting him in his home? And honestly, like I like Adam Sandler he's one of the few people whose art I hate, but I seem to like him as a person because he just seems like he's still a regular guy, right?
Yeah.
Like he still takes care of his friends. There's videos from COVID lockdown where he walks into a Denny's with a mask on. They don't realize it's Adam Sandler, and they're like, "Hey, we're full," and he's like, "All right," and he just leaves. He doesn't do you don't know who the fuck I am. He doesn't. He's just still a dude, right?
Yeah.
And so I like that he's getting the bag here. But it's like, God damn it. Why are you making me watch this fucking shit?
So let me
sucks
ask,
so fucking bad.
let me ask you this, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Let's say it was you that you made several movies for the past 35 years, and Netflix offered you a deal to make this movie and do that, and you didn't really have a script, and you and David Spade whipped it out over a weekend. Would you do it to make the money?
Obviously. I would.
Okay.
I'm not mad at Sandler on this. I mean, I am, but like, whoever at Netflix.
You're just saying
is
you're not
being-
happy with the movie.
The movie
I
sucks.
understand that. I
But
understand
like, Sandler. Okay.
that. He's not trying to build his career off this movie.
He got fucked on the Oscar for Uncut Gems. That movie was fucking awesome. Okay.
Uncut Gems. I don't even know that one.
All right, I might make you watch that because I think you would hate it.
Okay, probably.
And I owe you one for this. I want to. What was the one about the transgender? cartel member that won the Oscar or best movie ever made ever.
I'm never gonna watch
I'm
it.
gonna fucking.
I'm not
gonna
watching
get you
it.
for this one. This one. Okay.
Dude,
You know what?
that's unfair.
No,
okay?
it's not. Okay,
Yeah.
so normally I have like 3 days to
It's
watch
like
these.
I play a trick on you and squirt you with a squirt gun, and then you kill me with an AK-47.
I want to kill you with an AK-47.
Yeah, that's come on, no.
So I normally have like 3 days to watch these, but this
Yeah.
week I just didn't have the time. My schedule was really busy, so I
Yeah.
had to like buckle down and watch this in one go. And I was so fucking mad at you the whole time.
Great.
Like I just like,
Okay, so that
why are we doing this?
things about what I like about this movie that goes in that column. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna get.
That's the main
I'm gonna
thing.
get so.
No, but
fucking
dude, you
even.
can't get. You can't. This can't turn into a thing of who torturing each other over
You
movies.
did this. You put
I did
zero
not
thought
do-
into picking this movie.
But
by
I
the way.
did not do this with the intention of torturing you, Jim.
No, I feel like what you do is you open up Netflix and it's like Dan's recommended retarded shit, and you're like, yeah,
What?
that one, and then you text it to me.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it
Put
really
zero
was.
thought into it.
I opened up Netflix and I was looking for something to watch, and I found this, and I put it on, and I watched it, and then I already watched it, so I threw it out there for you to watch.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it fucking sucked. All right,
That's, well,
let's-
that's
all
what
right,
happened.
All right,
That's how I did it.
our ratings. What do you give it?
I give it a. Let me see. What's the?
Oh my god,
Okay.
you still don't know the ratings.
I don't know the rate. Okay.
Give me back my time. Give me back my money. Take
okay,
frequent
I
piss
want-
breaks.
okay, half-
Hold it in where it
I want half my time back and half my money back.
So a lot of our ratings
1.5.
are about urine and peeing, and I think that the rating I would give this is if this came on
Just
and
piss.
your remote didn't
Piss your
work,
pants.
either piss into the TV and hopefully you'll electrocute yourself and die, or you will short circuit the TV and it will turn off. Or just, if you have to go really bad, pee into your own eyes. Okay, so you don't have to watch this. That's how fucking bad this is. I respect Adam Sandler and him getting the bag and him taking care of his friends. That's cool as fuck. But goddamn, this was a piece of shit, and I hated this movie, and it wasn't funny, and it was not interesting, and it had zero redeeming
think
qualities.
you- I
I think
think
they
you-
should close down Netflix after this.
I think you're
I
just-
think they should remove Netflix from the stock market.
You don't think
I
you're
think
getting
they
a
should
little carried
remove.
away?
I think they should execute David Spade, so he's not able to make any more. I think Sandler would do
I
better.
think
if-
you've lost your mind, Jeremy.
yeah. This movie broke me. It
Yeah.
broke a part of me.
Yeah.
I give
So,
it.
what's your
give me
pick?
back
Have you
my
got your pick?
time and all of the time of all of the people that have ever watched this.
So you
except
want
for
extra time?
I want them to return like millions of hours. I don't know how much this got watched. 9% by critics. Any critic that gave this a positive review should be disbarred from being a critic. They shouldn't be
Well,
able to,
all critics should
they
be
shouldn't be able to
disbarred.
give an opinion about anything ever again.
And you
they should
could
have
say
their
that about-
mouth sewed shut.
You could
so they cannot. They should look like a Cenobite from fucking Hellraiser. After giving this a positive review, no one should take them seriously. Their
I
wife
don't
should
take
leave them.
any of the professionals
I hated this so
for
much.
free. I can tell. It's coming across.
Yeah. So the do-over. Did you like it? Leave us a like. Leave us a comment. As always, thanks everybody for listening. Goodbye.
Dude.
God, I fucking hated this so much.